Welcome to Soulstrong, where we find strength in stories, joy in connection, and purpose in every moment. This is a space to explore what it means to find strength, not in being headstrong, but in being soulful, heartfelt, and resonant. Life has a way of tossing wrenches into our spokes. One minute, you're pedaling along, and then the next, bam! You're on the ground, you're brushing yourself off, you're trying to explain the scrapes. Well, that's been my journey. I'm Justin Fair, and I'm Soulstrong. For me, strength means pacing myself, balancing action with reflection. It's about listening deeply, weighing options carefully, and finding clarity in the chaos. With this episode, I invite you to share your own experiences, uncover those just and fair moments, and discover how your story weaves into the bigger picture. Now, this is the intro episode of this podcast, so it's all about me. So let me tell you about my big wrench. And I said wrench, not Grinch. And no, I'm not talking about the new bike I just assembled, or the bathroom sink that I installed all on my own. I'm talking about the wrench that slowed my spokes. My philosophy and my momentum has all had to adjust. So I want to tell you about it. But don't get me wrong, I'm still a firebrand. Eclectic doesn't mean stationary. It means intentional. I fragment and I compartmentalize. I'm stoic, I'm measured, and yeah, I'm a little messy. Because being slow wasn't my choice, but it was a reckoning. After a viral illness in 2022, I developed myalgic encephalomyelitis. Say that 5 times fast. It's also known as chronic fatigue syndrome. It's a condition that forces me to pace everything I do. Listening, reflecting, finding balance, they've all become my lifeline. There's a poem that I'd like to share with you by Denise Levertov. It's called The Thread. Something is very gently, invisibly, silently pulling at me. A thread or net of threads, finer than cobweb and as elastic. I haven't tried the strength of it. No barbed hook pierced and tore me. Was it not long ago this thread began to draw me? Or way back? Was I born with its knot around my neck, a bridle? Not fear, but a stirring of wonder makes me catch my breath when I feel the tug of it, when I thought it had loosened itself and gone. That thread is what Soulstrong is all about. Learning to feel the tug of our truths, staying rooted in our passions and our purpose, embracing creativity even when life slows us down. That's why I wanted to make this podcast. What can you expect? Well, Soulstrong is about weaving the threads of our lives, our passions, our projects, our relationships into something meaningful and strong. Each episode explores a different theme, with essays, interviews, group chats, live tours. We'll ask big questions, tell big stories, and discover practical ways to connect these ideas to our own lives. So let me share some upcoming episodes with you. The intersection of art and advocacy. How do we heal a community while holding space for its pain? Explore my journey as an artist and advocate, where creativity drives my resilience and healing. Next, balancing the buckets, creativity and productivity, where I ask, Can we juggle multiple passions without losing ourselves? We'll discover ways to find joy and focus amid life's chaos, and you'll learn how to make your very own mind map. Third, dragon discipline. Some life lessons from Sadaka Box. I'll reflect on the power of performance, identity, and reinvention through a queer drag lens. Fourth, the light will subdue. We'll look at how personal transformation shapes storytelling in the sexy sci-fi spy adventure I've been writing. Fifth, social justice and spilled milk, the big picture. We'll find clarity and balance between frustrations that are small and causes that are grand. These are just the beginning. I've got a whole slate planned and a whole host of guests who'll be coming on. The goal is to release a new podcast at least once a month, and likely even more. Together, we'll explore themes like urban planning and soulfulness, fitness and chronic fatigue, art and intergenerational wisdom. We'll build a personal library of inspiration. Each episode will end with a practical takeaway, like mapping your life's through line or reflecting on a project that's calling your attention. Soulstrong isn't just about listening, it's about doing, growing, becoming. So let's tug on that thread together. Every connection, every story, and every moment can lead you to your through line, if you're ready to notice it and pull. I'm Justin Fair. Until next time, stay soul strong.